Oh my god, Nicole and Azan have some just ridiculous, exciting news. Guys, what is up? Max here, the Celeb Talk guy, and in today's video, we have a little bit of a relationship update with Nicole and Azan from a few seasons back on 90 Day Fiance, and towards the end of the video, I'm going to talk about what happened in the last episode of Darcy and Stacy's show. But first, we need to get into the nitty-gritty of Nicole and Azan. You guys are probably wondering, and here it is, let's just spill the beans, then I'll talk about it later. First thing first, Nicole has come on social media and said that her and Azan are in the future looking at having not one, but two kids. Number two, she was talking about that her daughter May, who let me just say is only 5 or 6 years old, really wants to move over to Morocco to be closer to Azan. And number three, she said that there is a possibility that her and Azan will be back on 90 Day Fiance. Oh my god, so ridiculous. Okay, so this is the actual deal. This is the scoop. Nicole, like I said, she's doing these Q&As and she is answering and responding to a ton of questions. The first question was, are you and Azan ever considering having, kids or something like that? And she said, sometime in the future after marriage, we would love to expand our family. Then she went on to explain that yes, her and Azan, they want to have 2 kids and they are already talking and discussing about baby names. And a lot of people ask, well, would you have the kids here in the US or over in Morocco? And she claims that she would actually really consider taking her and her daughter May and moving over to Morocco. And in fact, that May really wants to move there. I mean, part of me is thinking, oh my god, she is so delusional. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, her daughter May is like 5 or 6 years old. She is a toddler. She doesn't really know, Morocco or the US because she's living in Florida. So I don't think she has any idea what she is talking about. So for Nicole to come out and say, we're thinking about moving and going over to Morocco and starting a family with Azan, and my daughter May wants to go, well, that is ridiculous because, I mean, it's like, she's 6 years old. She doesn't even know. So Nicole and Azan know. For everyone asking, she's not pregnant, but according to her, she's looking to get married, which that is just like a nothing to me. That doesn't mean anything to me because she has been looking to get married for years and years and years. And now supposedly, according to her and Azan are in the talks of having a family and starting a family and having kids together, which just blows my mind. I don't know if that stuff is even true or if Nicole is just talking. I don't know what to believe. But the thing I will believe, you guys, is what she said at the beginning of the Q&A. And someone asked her, would you ever come back to 90 Day Fiance? And she pretty much just said yes. And I think that is actually true. And I could really see her coming back because one thing, money. Now, I know everyone kind of says you don't get paid a whole lot of money when you're on 90 Day Fiance, but the thing with Nicole is Nicole worked at a Starbucks. So if you work at Starbucks, no shame, nothing wrong, but you're probably not really rolling in tons and tons and tons of money. You probably just get paid a little bit more above a minimum wage. So she wasn't really rolling in money, I don't think, and she quit the job. So now she is jobless because remember, she went to Morocco for like 6 months. She got stuck over there and she had to quit her job. So she doesn't have a job. She promotes and advertises stuff like crazy on social media, and she probably is just looking to get some newfound fame. I mean, her audience and her followers are probably starting to kind of dwindle down a hair, and she's probably like, I gotta do something. So she has always said in the past, after she has gotten so much hate and negativity for being on 90 Day Fiance, after she was on a season or 2, she was just saying, we're done. We are never going to share our love and romantic side again on TV. Well, now she came out on social media and said, yeah, there is a possibility that we might be coming back for a new season. And more than likely, you guys, I can almost guarantee you we will be seeing her again. And for everyone wondering, because there were rumors a heck of a long time ago that Azan was actually married to his cousin and had like 3 or 4 kids with his cousin, I don't know, yes or no. I wouldn't be shocked one heck of a bit if that was the truth because I don't believe Azan. I don't think Azan ever really loved Nicole. And I think there was always something kind of fishy going on. So I wouldn't be shocked, but I cannot confirm or or deny. So Nicole and Azan, yeah, that is their scoop. They are, I guess, in the talks of having a kid, or kids in their words. They're also in the talks of moving to Morocco, and who knows if any of this is even true. It's all just from Nicole's mouth. But put in the comments below what you guys think. If I can imagine, I'm going to guess a lot of you guys are just gonna say BS, and it ain't true because Nicole is usually kind of full of it. But still, put in the comments below what you guys think. And like I said, I'm going to just very quickly touch up on what went down on Darcy and Stacey's show, the last episode. But before I do, I just want to give you guys a huge thank you. I did a collaboration video yesterday with the infamous, the huge YouTuber Your Wet Sock. The guy is just flat out hilarious. He is a really funny person, and tons of you guys have been messaging me to watch his videos and to work with him. Well, I did work with him, and you know, just an unbelievable amount of people said that they loved the collaboration. They liked seeing us work together. So, I mean, I just wanted to say thank you. I know I couldn't respond to all the comments, but there were so many people that liked the video, way more than I ever kind of thought. It always makes me nervous doing those Zoom videos because the quality isn't great and there's kind of a delay, but surprisingly, everyone seemed to love it. So if you guys did enjoy the video yesterday that I did with Your Wet Sock, I'm happy to do more. I think he'd be willing to do more too. So if you guys want to see more of those videos, just put in the comments below. And like I said with Darcy and Stacey, oh my God, this is almost as bad as Nicole and Azan, just because, you know, a lot of this stuff is fake. It is BS. On the last episode, we really didn't get to see a whole lot. Now, these episodes are only an hour long. They're not even 2 hours, and they still seem to drag out. Out of the hour, there was probably like 4 or 5 minutes of actual good TV. The majority of the episode was just Stacey and Darcy talking about going over to California so they can rebrand and rebuild their business, the House of 11 fashion line. So I don't know if they are going to. It sounds like it was a done deal. They were going to go to California. They were going to go look at some new places to live, and they were legitimately going to move, but with all of the craziness going on in this world, they had to postpone their trip. Now, right from the get-go, the dad was just like, no, I don't want you guys to go. You guys have kids. I want you to be responsible, this, that, and the other. But Darcy and Stacey, of course, very stubborn, and they were just like, no, we need to go. I wasn't surprised that the dad was kind of concerned. I was more surprised that Florian was like extremely upset and concerned. I think his reasoning though was like, I just left my country to come to Connecticut, and now just like that, you want to just pick up and move to LA, a place that I have never, ever even visited. So I kind of get where he's coming from, kind of, but Florian was really upset. And like I said, it was all over them rebranding and rebuilding their House of 11 fashion line, which, if I'm gonna be honest, isn't really much of a thing. Now, Darcy has been talking about this on social media for so long. Her clothing line, her this, her that. They make it appear that it's some big old brand or whatever, but really, behind closed doors, the dad even admitted it. He goes, I was an investor in this business because they started it in like 2010 or something, and he just said flat out, he said, nothing ever came of it. It was never a real thing. They never got off the ground, and it just never amounted to anything. And he said, as an investor, I lost a ton of money. So when Darcy reapproached him about rebranding, rebuilding, he just said, I love you, I support you, but I am not getting involved whatsoever because last time, nothing came of it. And that is exactly what I've been saying this whole entire time with Darcy and Stacey. Their clothing line isn't much of anything. They probably just get an order here or there. I don't think it's much. And it's probably all just from people that watch 90 Day Fiance. So yes, the last episode completely sucked, and the only reason I am going to continue to watch and probably talk about this show is we got to see a preview for the rest of this season, and I think the rest of this season's only like another month long. I don't think we have much left of this season, but we saw a preview for the rest of it, and you guys, oh my God, it actually looks pretty good. Finally, Stacey calls out Florian for cheating. That looked pretty good. But the icing on the cake is that we got to see Stacey, Florian, Darcy, and Darcy's new man, Georgie, you know, in one room because they were staying together during all this madness outside with everything going on. The three of them, Florian, Stacey, and Darcy's new boyfriend, who she has never really spent that much time with, were all quarantined together. I can't believe it, and it looks really good because Stacey and Florian her, like, why are you having this guy come stay with us when we have to stay inside and we don't know him at all? So I think that is actually going to be pretty good, and it sounds like some really good stuff does come out about Georgie, Darcy's new boyfriend, because she even said that she has some big secret, that something happened with Georgie. I don't know what, but usually Darcy is kind of full of it and she's kind of dramatic, but I don't know why. It did seem pretty real and pretty good. So maybe she's being dramatic, I don't know, but now I'm curious and I'm going to have to wait and see. And also on the topic of 90 Day Fiance, really quick, I will say yes, the news of Larissa and her procedures came out. Come to find out, she spent $72,000, according to like TMZ and a bunch of other people, on these procedures. And photos of her finally came out yesterday because she did some modeling online, website modeling thing. I have no idea what the heck it was, but she did something on some big website last night, and then today, September 15th, she launched her OnlyFans. So yes, she was kind of doing a little launch thing, and I don't know, everyone's talking about it. She looks completely different here and here and here, and everything about her just looks totally different. You know, some people say she was trying to kind of copy Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian's half-sister, because yes, Kylie Jenner has gotten a ton of stuff done to her, and now Larissa, she looks like exactly the same. She looks totally different, and if it's true that she actually spent $72,000 on all of this stuff, oh my God, she is out of her mind. So more on that later. Maybe tomorrow I'll kind of try to get a scoop of what's going on and fill you guys in. But yeah, Larissa, she is back in action. She has healed accordingly, I guess, you know, because now she's on camera, she's doing all this stuff. And yeah, she is back in the spotlight. So guys, that was pretty much about it. Not a whole lot going on. I will likely be seeing you guys tomorrow. I want to say maybe with some Real Housewives stuff. Not totally sure just yet, but I'm definitely going to be seeing you guys tomorrow, so stay tuned. And once again, just wanted to say thank you for all the positive feedback for my last video with Your Wet Sock. So happy you guys enjoyed that. Well, hey, if you enjoyed this video too, it would mean the world to me to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button below if you haven't already subscribed. Make sure to comment below your thoughts and stay tuned for many more videos.